Good morning, 6:30 in the morning. I've got this beautiful sunrise over here. Bit frosty this morning, so I'm going to have to try and dry things out tonight. And I'm heading that way today. It's 8:30 in the morning. So last night I camped up there somewhere with a nice view of the valley that way. So you can see this mountain hut that's 20 kilometers away. That's where I'm going to be on Wednesday night. So at the moment I'm heading the other way. So this, the mountain hut, is about 1 kilometer away from here. So it's that way. Sorry about my pronunciation, guys. Not much good at Swedish. Just got to the STF mountain hut called Grandbankss, and this is what it looks like. So it's like the warden's hut down there. There's like a hut and some firewood shed beside over there, and then there's a hut here as well. Pretty nice place. So last night I believe I was camped up here about 1.5 kilometers away, up there somewhere. Just zoom in here for you. I'm up at 700 meters now. I've got 500 meters to climb, and then I'll be up at 1200, which should be today's height. Excuse me for all the huffing and puffing, but this is pretty hard going. I've got the weather with me again, which is nice. And today's hike is down to about 16 kilometers. I've decided to reroute my planned track. I'm not going to do the last two sections. I did them last time I was here, so I'm going to take it a bit easier and try and enjoy this hike instead of rushing through it. So I'm going to spread the days out, and then I should have an easy 14 kilometers or something on the last day, and that'll be up Kungsleden. And I've never done that section before, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad that I rerouted it. Bit of a sad looking bridge, so I hope that it's safe enough I'll get across there alright. So I've just come up here, and I came up to the about 730 meters height from the mountain hut. So now I'm going this way, and I think I have to go up through the other side there, and I'll come up to around about 1,000 meters height when I get up there, I believe. So I came across, you just really got to watch your step across there. It's in a pretty bad way. Just thought I'd have a bit of a chat to you. So this is day 3, it's Sunday. I arrived on Friday. I should have started at Katterjok, but the train continued to Grandbankss, so I had to do an extra couple of kilometres. On the first night I got to the emergency hut and decided to stay there. Then another guy, a German guy, Luly, showed up about 8 o'clock at night. I just got to sleep. So then he got there and then he had to make his bed and make dinner and everything. So I guess it was another hour, an hour and a half before he sort of got off to sleep, and then he started snoring. So just my luck, because the whole night on the night train from Stockholm up to Grandbankss, there was Paul, an English guy, nice guy, but he snored too. So I've had 2 nights of snoring, and alright, looks like that I'm going to put the camera away because it's pretty slippery up here. I'll just show you this in a minute. We had frost last night. So you can see they've STF, they have placed these this boardwalk here. You really got to watch it. So I'm on my way up now over to the pass. It looks like I can see right up there, there's a marker. So I'm going up through this notch. I'll catch up to you later. Alright, I'm back. They were pretty slippery. There was lots of ice on those boards. I think I was up to the cabin and the German guy came and he sort of woke me up and then snored all night. Anyway, after getting through the storm and the rain and the wind, which was howling through, by the way, and being wet, I had my dinner, got into my bag, was warm, and woke up, and you have already seen the views on the video, my morning views. It was so beautiful. Really was worth the Friday's hike in. Yesterday was about 20 kilometers. It was reasonably a hard day. There was a couple of mountains we climbed over. The first one was difficult. Second one was easier. And I sort of followed the German guy off and on all day. When I got down to Ore Lake and I had to do a water crossing, I had my lunch on the other side, and that's when he actually caught up to me. He walks really quick, he's a tall guy. Later on in the day I went up to the Australian guy, which you've probably seen on an earlier video. That was pretty funny to see him. I think he said he's been in this county, Norrbotten, in northern Sweden for about 6 months now. So it was really weird to see him. He was just walking along the trail without a backpack on. So he had his backpack up in a hut, I saw, because I went up and had a look in the door. So he obviously was going to stay there the night. Last night found a place to camp just before what's it called, Una, I'm sorry, I just can't remember the names. Just before the hut where I was this morning, about a kilometre or so before that. Had a nice night, and now I'm here. So I just wanted to tell you quickly, those deck shell waterproof socks that I wore on the first day, and actually yesterday as well, they're hopeless. After an hour they're just wet through. So I've got my ninjas on, and they're going to be on the rest of the trip. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Catch you later. I'm heading that way. I'm just over 900 meters height now. Beautiful views over here, and then behind me, this is the way I came down here, and I just climbed. Pretty hard for an old bugger like me. but the views are worth it. I just had this crossing here. It's also in a bad way, but got me over. I'm up at 900 meters height, and through this slight valley, you could call it, it's pretty cold. So the wind's blowing through. I've just put on my rain jacket, wind jacket, and I'm on my way that way. So it looks like I'm heading through over there. So I just got across here, stepping on the stones, and I managed to get across without getting wet today. And then I've got to go up over this pass. I'm at 1200 meters height now, and I just climbed up this mountain. It's been tough. You can see I've got my wind jacket on now. Just before I started climbing, I had some lunch down at a lake down the bottom, and there was some snowflakes in the air. So the weather's certainly changed. Just give you a bit of a look. So it's not all the nice blue skies like there was before. And then I'm heading in this direction. So I just hit Kunsleden, and this is where I was last August. Tonight's dinner is beef with potato and bolognese.